All right, got a great question in from Rose on Instagram. She basically wanted to know, she's been on her weight loss journey for a while. She hit a plateau and she finally had broke through her plateau, but she was wanting to work on her mindset because she originally started losing her weight to free herself and to give herself a better quality of life. But now the thoughts that are coming into her head are, I'm really never going to be free because even after I hit my goal weight, even after I get to where I want to be, I'm still going to have to put in effort and work in maintenance. Like this idea of I was doing all this to get to the end point and then enjoy this freedom is now starting to settle in from listening to what you're saying, Heather. The reality is I'm actually going to be working on this really until the day I die. Can you help me with these thoughts? So what we want to remember, and we've done multiple videos on this, there are what I call process goals and project goals. And what unfortunate, it's so unfortunate. We live in a world where we have been sold weight management, healthy eating, fitness as a product, okay? It's this idea that if you invest 2 years or 6 months or 30 days into doing this, you will get to your weight, life will be great. You see the people smiling in their after photos, and it's all done. Wipe your hands, you're done. But that's really a huge lie. It's kind of like saying you balanced your checkbook once, now moving forward from here on out, your balance will always be done immediately. You will have all your bills paid, all your financial woes will be taken care of because you balanced your checkbook for a little while. No, like as long as money's coming in and going out, as long as you're alive and have bills to pay, you're managing your budget, right? Like that's a requirement. You don't think to yourself, I've brushed my teeth 1,375 times and I feel that I should be able to enjoy the fruits of all that good dental hygiene I did and never pick up a toothbrush or floss again. Like that doesn't cross because those are process goals. Those are things that if you do not keep up with day in and day out, week in and week out, month in and month out, year in and year out, you're going to end up in financial woe. You're going to end up with a bunch of rotten teeth, right? And for some reason, we have somehow separated body care, body maintenance, health, weight maintenance as something that doesn't fit into that classification because we see all these commercials, we hear people and the way they talk about it, and it's just truly a misunderstanding of what it is. And so if you were to always constantly reframe the thought and say, I actually don't want this to end. I love how I feel in my body. I love doing this daily movement. I love planning delicious meals that I can enjoy and maintain my healthy body weight. I enjoy being able to track and budget in fun foods and treats and enjoy my healthy body. Like if you learn how to reframe your thoughts from one of, oh my gosh, this never ends, I'm going to be working till the day I die, to wait a minute, I'm actually so grateful that I get to do this work because it allows me to have a body that's fit, healthy, and well taken care of. If you think about it, right, thankfully you have a toothbrush. Thankfully you have dental floss. Thankfully you take good care of your teeth because if you did not have those materials, what situation would your teeth be in right now, right? But you want to be grateful for all of the opportunity you have to create the happiness and life that you want. So there's a couple takeaways. One, always ground yourself in this idea of, is this a project goal or a process goal? Process goals do not end. They require consistent maintenance and work to keep things operating smoothly, okay? Secondly, as opposed to thinking I get to be done and kind of relax, actually change those thoughts. Actually say to yourself, I'm grateful for this process because it does give me the freedom to enjoy my life. Imagine you 60, 70, 80 years old where you had not lost all that weight. That's a very different lifestyle. It's a very different way of living. you doing this work has actually allowed you to enrich your future life by giving yourself freedom of movement, potentially less medical issues, maybe less aches and pains, right? So it's definitely worth it. Just like keeping up with your teeth is worth it to retain as many of them as possible and not get cavities, right? So the you in the future is not going to say, oh my gosh, one more day of brushing. Why? You're going to do it because you really want to maintain good, healthy hygiene. You're not going to think to yourself, I have to pay the electric again. I have to pay bills every month. When does this insanity come to an end? You get the fact that if you want electricity, if you want to have a home to live in, if you want to have money to retire one day, you're going to need to be somewhat on top of your budgeting, on top of checkbook managing and all that good biz. And so you have the attitude of, I do this because it allows me freedoms. It allows me the privileges that I have become accustomed to. So these are just some thoughts. So for me at this point, walking, strength training, eating healthfully, I love doing it. I'm actually grateful for doing it because it has allowed me not to have to be in pain all the time. It has allowed me to do anything I want without thinking about my body in proximity to, will it fit on the ride? Will I break the chair? Will they have to give me a seatbelt extender? I mean, the list goes on. And will they have the size I need in the store? I remember that one, and having to go to specialty stores. So the point is, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And if it means eating healthfully and doing some movement each day, and I get to have those wonderful experiences, I'm down for it. I'm going to have to do processes till the day I die, unless I can find some human being to come in and do all of them for me. Oh, can you clean those toilets all the time? Can you manage my checkbook all the time? Can you start brushing and flossing my teeth for me every single day? You're going to have that responsibility, and there's nothing wrong with it. Again, it's only because I believe in society. It's been sold to us as a project, not a process. And because of that, we have been led to believe that it will come to an end, but it won't. Now, I should say it can come to an end, but then what you will see is a reversal of all of what you have gotten. So that has to be the acceptance piece, right? I choose to stop making healthful meals. I choose to stop exercising. I choose to lay around and enjoy life, whatever that means. And now the weight comes back over time, and you have to be okay with that. So that is what I would encourage you to think about when you are struggling with this idea of, but I thought at some point I would just get to relax and enjoy this. Enjoy it now. Relax now. Be grateful now. Don't wait till you're at some goal weight. Actually start to find out how to enjoy the process. And I actually have videos on that too, how to begin enjoying the process. And get this, it's all about how you think about what you're doing. All right, guys, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know how I can better serve you, if there's any issues I can help you with, and you have a fabulous day.